Hi guys, in today's video I'm gonna do my makeup and I'm also going to share some of tips I use when I'm doing my makeup, and also kind of a get to know me kind of video. Yeah, so let's get right into it. First things first, when you're doing your makeup you need to be comfortable, and I'm sitting here because it's comfortable and it looks good, and also you need to moisturize your lips. That's what I do. Get all the corners. Now I'm gonna show you guys the products I use, but I've already moisturized my face when I went to shower, so I'm just gonna show you the moisturizer I use. Now I kind of feel like every girl needs a nail cream, because I've been using it on my face for I guess the past 3-4 months, and I can confidently say it has changed my skin for the better, so I highly recommend it. Now for the makeup products I use, this looks a little bit crazy, but I promise you when you see the outcome you're gonna love it. I've just kind of taught myself, from TikTok mostly, a bit of Instagram. Let's get right into it. I don't know why I have scissors in my makeup bag, so I'm just gonna put that down here. So first things first, I have a couple of brushes that I got from Shein, but I don't use these ones. I have my OG brushes that are very old that I'm already comfortable with, but I'm trying to learn how to use these ones. Now for the primer I use the Our Theme primer. It has a silky texture. I used to use this elf primer, but when I ordered it took like 4 or 5 days. So because I already got this one, but when this one is done I'm gonna go back to this one because it definitely made my skin glow more. Yeah, but this is what we're gonna work with today, and you guys are gonna see how it makes my face. You apply it to areas on my face. Yeah, so I changed the location because I was sitting down and I don't like doing my makeup while sitting down. Also, this has more and better lighting, so yeah, we're going on. So my primer has already set in, and the next thing I do is, most of the times I always trim my eyebrows. This is what I use to trim my eyebrows because it's efficient and it's cheap. 3 of these are literally 1,000 in Daiso, which is like a dollar store in Korea where I live. Now, how I do my eyebrows is I just color. I have to do it looking in my mirror. I just color my eyebrows. Okay, that's too big. That definitely looks so crazy, I know, but I can see the vision. That's what matters. Anyway, on the topic of getting to know me, my name is Fine Lawrence Nizimana, and this is also another couple of brushes I use. I look crazy. Anyway, it's a couple, my name is Fine Lawrence Nizimana, and I was born and raised in Rwanda. I have a family of both my parents, 4 lovely sisters, and my favorite person, my nephew. I was born in 2002, so I'm 23 years old. I'm old. Yeah. So I went with this shape because that's how my tattoo artist shaped my brows, and I like the shape that she gave me, so I'm just gonna work with this for now. Maybe I'll make it better as we go anyway. So what do we do next? Next thing I'm gonna do is, I usually like to do my eyeshadow after my brows, and then I do my whole face, because sometimes I color out of the lines and I use the foundation, you know, to cover it up. So I'm just gonna introduce you to my 3 other friends, aka eyeshadow palettes. So this is my first eyeshadow palette. As you can tell, it's very old. I got it from my sister, matched up for my sister, and I guess she got this in Ghana. And I like this, but it's old, but I like it so much because the colors are very deep. And then there's another eyeshadow palette that I bought from AliExpress. It has various colors, but the problem is it's not deep. Like, you do apply, but you don't really get that you know, that you don't get that color, that deep color. That's what I don't like. English is Englishing. Anyway, that's what I don't like about the, you know, the palette. But it's also good sometimes when I feel like I'm in a creative mood. That's what I do. I use it. And then I have my little cutie Korean palette. You can tell it's Korean because it has a few colors, but it's very deep. I can say it's the most effective palette so far that I've used. Yeah, so those are my 3 eyeshadow palettes, and today I want to do gold, so let's get right into it. I went to get my iPad because it feels weird talking to myself without watching anything, or maybe I'll just keep it here. And guys, my skin looks amazing, chef's kiss. Yeah, so what should I watch? I'll just maybe listen to music or something, or I'll call someone, I don't know. Now with the eyeshadow, what you want to do is, I use this brush, by the way, that's my eyeshadow brush. I've always used it. I think I've used it, yeah, for so long. Guys, my brows, they have issues. Anyway, I'll correct it. For now, let me do my I wanted to go for a gold look today, but I don't know. So let me first show you guys how I apply my eyeshadow. So you dip, I'm gonna teach you like your babies. So you dip your blush in your palette, and what I like to do is, I'm talking like an influencer, is I start from the corners of my eye, like this, you know. And you can show this tutorial to your man, so it can help you do your makeup when you're not feeling good. Now, can you tell the difference between these 2 eyes? This one is a little more defined, and you can tell the color matches my skin somehow. It's bringing out the color of my eyes, which is bright white. So I'm gonna keep getting to it. I'm gonna do this other eye, but what you want to do is, so that your eyeshadow doesn't look very weird. I used to do it like until here, but now I go up to here. I put some on the top between my eye and my eyebrow, so that it doesn't look weird, like you just cut it or something. Like, just get in there and put it everywhere, and then when you're done, that's when you're gonna do some corrections, you know. Like if it goes very far up to here, then you can always rub it off using your foundation. But for now, you just gotta get in there, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the other color. What I do is I play with everything. I'm just doing this for vibes, you know, because I've been home the whole day and life just gets boring. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply another color. Don't worry about the residuals, because we're gonna clean that up, okay? It's gonna look great. Yeah, anyway, so on getting to know me, what else should I say about myself? So I went to high school. Obviously, I did school, and then yeah, I went to high school in Musanje, and then I went to high school again, A level. I did my A levels at Gashora Girls, which is a nice school. And then when I finished high school in 2019. That's when I graduated. Yeah, this gold color doesn't look good to you guys, but in the mirror it looks good. So I don't know if I should change the color for you guys to get the concept, or if I should just keep going. I don't know if you can tell right now, but I'm shining bright like a diamond. Yeah, so moving on to getting to know me more. Wow, there's a lot of glitter here, but it's definitely a look. So when you're done with your eyes, I have very nice eyelashes, so most of the times I don't need to do mascara. But yeah, so that's why I've never tried eyelashes, the extensions, but that's something I'm gonna try soon when I do another makeup video. So I'm just gonna, should I do this before? Let me first do the corner eye thing. Let me try it today. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. It just made to my eyes, but it kind of, it elevates your look. When I graduated in 2019, this is not a good thing to do while I'm talking. Let me just say it. So I graduated 2019, then I had my gap year in 2020, but there was COVID in 2020 April. So yeah, I spent my gap year in lockdown. Then I got a university in Korea, which is where I'm residing right now. And I graduated in computer science just last year in August. Now, the tip for your mascara is you just go in and let it straighten your lashes. This is a very weird angle, but you can tell the width of my lashes. I don't know. This is so tough. Anyway, I've done this once and I haven't done this once. So now I want to make something clear. I used to think that doing makeup is something like when you do makeup, you feel like you're not perfect, or but I like doing it because to me I do it for fun. Doing makeup doesn't mean you don't think you're beautiful. You know, if it's something you like and you want to learn, then yeah. And also for your pictures and stuff, because I did my makeup on my birthday and I must say I looked amazing. Chef's kiss. The mascara I used is from Daiso too, but I have two mascaras. I have this and I also have this, and I use this most of the times because it has thinner lines. So I'm just gonna compare them right now for you guys. Yeah, so this is it's thin, but like when I do it I always overdo it, but this is cheaper and I guess longer to me. Maybe not to everyone else, but it's a bit longer to me. That's what I think. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put foundation on my face, and I've seen this from TikTok, so I'm cringing a little bit, but yeah, this should be enough actually, because every time, like I've done it many times and I always put a lot, but I'm telling you, I don't know about you, but most of the times I don't need a lot because I don't know if this is the right thingy, but I use it to apply foundation on my face evenly. So I just, actually you're supposed to turn, but I just do it the way I feel like I want to do it. So don't mind me. I look weird. Yes, I know. Yeah. tried and fixed the eyebrows. It's not too dark anymore. Apparently, I don't think that pencil is for my complexion. I have to look for a lighter color. And now I'm gonna, you can see the corners of my eyeshadow are a bit crooked, so I'm gonna try and fix that. Yeah, so we're gonna use the residuals to kind of fade it out. You guys can tell that I've already fixed it. I did it very quickly. And my foundation, I don't know if it's my foundation or my skin today, but I think I've pretty much, you know, tried my best. And I will show you guys how to fix that very soon. But for now, I do it, and then when I'm done, I apply some foundation in my hairlines so that it makes some sense, you know, because it doesn't make sense when your hair and your face are just different things. The next thing I'm going to do is apply powder on my face. A little bit. This luxury powder from AliExpress. You guys, I think this thing is like 3,000. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I have this powder thingy. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then what I've learned is that you go in, it's too much. You go in and start from the corners of your eyes. This is too wide, so I'm just gonna do it like this. And you know, start from the corners of your eyes like this. Okay. And then you're gonna make sure, you know, you do it. So because my face is very oily, I ended up, you know, using this and some other dirty brush I don't want to show you guys to blend it in, because the pouch, that thing does a good job, but this one kind of removes the remainders so that it's like I didn't apply powder, but you can tell the difference. You can't really, because my face is nice, but my face is also nice. Anyway, yeah, so I've already done that, and now I'm gonna apply blush. Now for blush, I have two palettes. I have this palette that I got from AliExpress, and ooh la la. And I also have this Korean blush. This is another blush palette that I got from here in Korea, and I'm gonna start with this one, and then I'm gonna go in with the other blush. So because it's Korean, there's no effect, you know, there's literally no effect, so that's why I bought this other one, and you guys will see the effect. I hope you will see it. It's crazy. Okay, so I overused this already, so we're gonna go in with that one. I don't know if you can see the color. Okay, the color is there, so I ended up using the same thing, but I'm one of those people, you know, I like my blush to show, like I want my cheeks to look this red. Now onto the reveal of my old braids. You put some foundation on the lines of your hair so that, you know, it evens out, to even it out, because this does look like my skin, but my head is a bit different, my scalp. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Even out, you know, my skin so that it doesn't look crazy, because I did my makeup when I was wearing a thing, you know. Now I also have bronzer. Hey! So I apply it, you know, where I just put the foundation so that it stands out less. Just go in. Don't trust me, you guys. Just do your own thing. Out. Okay. I don't know if you can tell the effects, but yeah, I bronzed it. That looks kind of ugly, but we're gonna fix it. it makes more sense, you know. Don't start. You can, but I don't do it, okay? We are done, and this is the final step. It's called Fix Me, and you can get it on Coupang if you live in Korea. If you don't live in Korea, I don't know. Anyway, so here we go. This is the final look, but I like it when my lips look glossy. I definitely like this more. I just, yeah, you know, yeah, so that's the final look. That's how I do my makeup.